Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the UK for another episode of The Proving Grounds. With me is my sometimes maybe kind of sort of boss, JVH. How are you today?
Sort of, but the disrespect to kick off the show already. We've had a great round one so far, Rob.
Yeah.
I enjoyed being in the booth with you for episode 2. Of course, Ace was with you for episode 1. And I believe we are finishing up round 1 tonight.
Oh, that's going to be good to see you. We're going to see who is our final competitors to have qualified for this little tournament we've got going here, and to see who's going to go further in the tournament and who's going to get eliminated. It's going to be good fun.
Kicking off the show tonight with, I'd say, your boy, the Great Gaz.
Yes, my alien friend is in the tournament, and it's going to be good fun to see him compete because he's struggled a little bit on the main roster, but I think he can truly succeed and find his success on Proving Grounds.
Of course, Gaz's best friend, Petey Colombo, advanced from round 1 in the tournament. Petey Colombo with a whole new look. Maybe it's Gaz's time, Rob.
Maybe it is Gaz's time. He's been on Earth for a little while now, so maybe he's finally acclimatized to our culture and our climate, to the fact that he'll be able to probably compete at the high-class level I believe he can.
What wrestling has he been turned on to the most? Like, did you show him any old ECW tapes?
Oh, he loves all that. That's how I taught him English, was showing him old ECW tapes.
So he talks like Paul Heyman.
Yeah, but with a slight alien accent. And there he is.
Oh my God, he's
Great
here.
Gaz.
So I've cheered him on a few times. I definitely used to boo Petey Colombo. I was definitely picking Gaz over Petey before, but you know, the Proving Grounds tournament, land of opportunity. To take Ace's words from Monday Night Caw.
It's all about making a name for yourself, putting yourself into the conversation for I deserve to be in this industry, I deserve to go further in this industry. So you can sort of reinvent yourself here, definitely. We saw Petey Colombo do that in very, very quick succession, so maybe Gaz is going to do the same here.
Yes, of course, this tournament will all accumulate to Tidal Wave in August. The Proving Grounds champion. I still don't have a pick. I mean,
well, we don't even know everyone who's competing here yet. How could you have a pick? That'd be unprofessional.
Well, you're telling me you're not gonna like cheer on Codebreaker more?
Well, of course I'm gonna cheer on Codebreaker, but you know, you're supposed to be the impartial one, aren't you?
What? I don't think so. I guess I book strike. Okay, fine. You're fine.
Oh, and here we go.
Duke Havoc Sirius is here.
There we go.
Welcome to ShockWrestling, and Robert. Clearly, he's BWI material.
Yes, he's the latest BWI signing. I thought I would have to have one of our crew down there, as well as Codebreaker, amongst the newbies. Codebreaker is, of course, both the main roster and the Proving Grounds talent. So I decided that I'd have to have someone there who could dedicate their time entirely to the Proving Ground. And Duke, who was one of my pupils, said that I'd be happy to do that. And here he is. He's qualified for the tournament. I put him there. I have a lot of faith in him. I think he's going to go far.
At least Duke isn't on the main roster. Just because of Codebreaker's failures on the main roster doesn't mean he should be in Proving Grounds.
Hey.
I mean, the whole point of winning the Proving Grounds championship is for the opportunity that arises to be on either Monday Night Caw or Friday Night Strike, appearing on both shows.
But this is our developmental. You know, occasionally you can go down there and have a few matches just to get yourself back to the level that you're usually at. Codebreaker's a fine main roster talent. He does a very good job. I'm proud of him, as I'm proud of Duke here.
I'm a big fan of Duke's getup here tonight. Now, are you a little heartbroken that it's Gaz versus Duke?
Of course I am. I'm seeing two of my pupils fight one another in the ring. It's never fun when friends fight. But you know, they both are pupils of mine I'm proud of. So to see them compete on this stage is very heartwarming, and I'm sure they're going to put on a great show for the crowd here.
Speaking of friends of yours, that fight, Davo announcing a cash-in on you at across the pond. As Gaz immediately takes down Duke.
Wow. Come on, Duke.
Oh, no.
You can't go down that easy. Ooh, I was going to say. I put a lot of time in training this man. Yeah. Davo announced that it's going to be me versus him for the European Championship. I wasn't exactly told that was going to happen, but, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to be a great match for the audience. I'm sure the home English crowd are going to go absolutely wild for that match. So it's going to be good. Going to be great for both of us. The title will stay in the BWI anyway, so that's not the worst thing if it's going to change hands. And we're going to put on the match of the night. It's, you know, the main event is a dream.
Gaz kicking out from Duke there. Now, what type of wrestler is Duke Havoc?
Well, like all of the BWI, he's skilled in pub fighting.
Brawling, great.
Yeah, exactly. He's a
we have no
brawler,
more
he also,
diversity in our fighting skill here
but he's,
on Proving Grounds.
Known to use a bit of submissions when needed. He also is a bit of a ring tactician. He'll take advantage of anything that should come his way in order to get a win.
Who would you say both these guys' favorite wrestlers are?
Ooh, Duke, I don't really know, but Gaz is a big fan of Rikishi. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Oh, Duke! Drop kicking Gaz down.
Well, maybe Duke's a fan of Rey Mysterio going off the top rope like that. That was crazy. Oh, look at this.
Quick, slick moves here on Proving Grounds tonight. Will Duke Havoc be able to take down the Great Gaz and move on in the tournament, or will the Alien prevail here tonight?
Oh. And we see Gaz is getting fired up a bit, trying to mount a comeback here against Duke.
Now, typically when you see Little Green Man, they are not nearly as large as Gaz.
No. Oh, you know, he's actually quite small for his species.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see. He's got that, you know, the Dune type of alien thing going on. I see.
He's got a lot of power behind those fists. There's a lot of gravitational weaponry he can use in the ring. He chooses not to, though. He thinks that would be dishonorable. He prefers to use his fists.
Good. So he has the same mindset as half of the Blockbuster division. That's decent. I like working with guys like that. Oh! He kind of did a barrel roll. I don't think I've ever seen anything
like that from Gaz there. That was crazy.
As Duke gets up here. Oh!
The Gaz uppercut. The Gazercut, I think it's called.
It's got an open-handed uppercut there.
Ouch.
They're saying one more time. The crowd's on Gaz's side.
It's definitely taking the wind out of Duke a bit. Look at that. He hasn't really been able to mount any sort of offense after that match came through. He just took the blow and look at him. He was nearly out cold there for a second, I think.
Yeah, bounced off the hardest part of the ring. That could not have felt good. The count is going. Gaz celebrating. Is this going to lead to a count out? I hope not.
He would still go forward in the tournament. Well, that the case.
He would, but what an awful first appearance by Duke. There we go. This is the recovery I'm talking about.
He would not be happy if that was how he lost his first televised match, definitely.
Into a pin on Gaz. One.
No, just one.
Able to get out of it.
See, this is what Proving Grounds is all about. Gaz has come here and he's put up more of a fight than he ever did on the main roster. He's really taken that advantage to reinvent himself the heart, and he's showing up here to show that he's no slouch. He knows what he's doing.
Maybe this is where he should have started in the first place. Trained a little bit more, you know.
Whoa!
Oh my!
Duke was going to go for something pretty flashy there, but Gaz countered.
The athleticism of this large alien is quite impressive.
Yes.
Typically, an alien like him would be, you know, floating around. What was
Oh,
it?
boy.
Oh! Oh! Oh, no!
Oh, no! Ah, that's got a stink in there.
The Gaz ass!
And into the pin.
Pin.
Oh, no!
No! Duke stops it. I almost called him Davo. Oh!
Oh, that's open hands. Uppercut, though, again. Oh, but a rope break. See, I said that the Duke was a ring tactician, and he's clearly displayed that there. You know exactly where the rope was and exactly how to break that pin attempt.
Can't get Davo and his big announcement off of my mind.
It was pretty crazy.
Leg drop! Here we go. Top rope. Duke
Ugh.
A Duke splash onto Gaz. One, two. A kick out. The alien prevails again. Petey Colombo is watching backstage, cheering Gaz on. How exciting.
It looks like Duke's going to go for something pretty wild again.
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, and a punch right to the face of Gaz. He's kind of wanting to go home now. He wants to take it home. And he did.
There you go.
He must have clocked him right on the nose or something. Which I believe Gaz's species sees through their nose as well as their eyes. They've got another 2 in there, so that probably helped Duke get the win there.
Well, congratulations to Duke. Oh, no, he has a neck tattoo like Cody Rhodes.
He does indeed.
Wow. Now, Duke, of course, will be taking on one of our winners in a matchup that is later on here tonight. Congratulations to Duke for moving on in the tournament. As we move on in the tournament to Lucky King versus Top Op Pappy. 2 new competitors here at ShockWrestling. Welcome to Proving Grounds. Now, Lucky King, I believe, is one of the eggs from the Nest Factory.
Ugh, but I don't like to see that.
And Top Op Pappy has been around on the independent circuit recently, but has now made his way to Proving Grounds here tonight.
Well, that's always quite nice to see. It's not nice, as I said, not nice to see anyone from the Nest, but anyone else from the
We're trying to grab all the,
fun.
you know, any competitors that might be in NWA. We might need them to come over to us since Billy Corgan isn't having too much fun with them. Here he is, the Lucky King. Now,
what makes this guy lucky? That's why.
To my knowledge, Rob, this guy has been brainwashed with absolute hatred towards the British wrestling invasion.
Of course he has. He's been taught by that scum Raven.
I believe you may or may not in the past have had a king gimmick.
Did.
And I believe that's where Lucky over here is taking this from. It's more or less a jab at you, Rob.
So he's just basically just blatantly admitted to gimmick infringement. Yeah, that's gonna get him popular with the lads backstage, definitely. Yeah.
Especially with the amount of British invasion members we have here.
Oh, exactly.
Now, this is a competitor I am excited to see over on the Indies. He's been doing well, hopping around multi-promotions, doing that kind of multi-appearance thing before making a signing. Here at Proving Grounds, Top Op Pappy is here.
Okay.
This is a scary competitor.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's here to do business.
Look, you can tell that this is just one of those guys that gets JVH going because lots of pyro. Spent a lot of the budget tonight.
I was going to say, we don't really have an arena that really suits pyro. It's a very small developmental room.
It's a little smoky
compared to
in
the
here.
Arenas.
Rob, we were watching Money in the Bank 2011.
Ah,
and Kane was in one of the matches.
Right.
The SmackDown match, actually. Oh! Nice. Booing, though, for Top Op Pappy here tonight.
Well, maybe he's so scary that people are just booing him on instinct, which I think is a bit uncalled for. You barely know the guy.
Now, as you were saying about the smoke, the Money in the Bank 2011, Kane came out, and boy, was that arena smoky for a minute during that matchup. It was foggy, just as foggy as it's probably going to be in here tonight for this matchup. Lucky King versus Top Op Pappy. I'm going with Pappy tonight. Sorry, Nest Boy.
I think I'll do the same. I'll go with Pappy. Why not?
Oh! Quick suplex there by Lucky King. Lucky with a pin.
Trying to get the quick win right out of the gate. That's, as I've said before, quite disrespectful.
Programmed to hate the BWI specifically, Lucky King knows what he wants to accomplish here in Shock Wrestling. He wants to make his way through the tournament and then ruin the British Wrestling Invasion's hopes and dreams.
It's not like I've heard that before, especially from a Nest member.
I know, and at this point, there's like 11. There's like 11 members of the BWI.
Exactly.
There's like 20 members of the Nest now.
Yeah, the Nest has none of the pedigree or the charm or the charisma or the success that the BWI has, because we've extended to 11 numbers over nearly 2 years. They've gone up to like 20 within the space of just a few months. He's just pulling in any old riffraff off the streets and giving them a job. That's not how you build a faction with bums.
Quick knee to the
you do it
face
with
there by
with
Pappy.
loyalty.
Now,
anyway.
if you separate the Wings of Destruction from the Nest, though, they have been doing okay with dealing with the Prophecy, at least. But the Nest, you know, they all keep saying, "Oh, we're taking down the BWI," and have yet to accomplish that.
They haven't even done anything. What are they doing? Just saying they're going to take down the BWI? Saying something's a lot easier than doing.
I'm more of the mindset that Davo single-handedly is about to take down the BWI, but whatever.
No, Davo's fine. We're fine. There's nothing wrong.
Dodge there by Pappy, and then a kick on the Lucky King.
Yeah, that's right.
This is
Put
wild.
Lucky King on the shelf.
Look at these moves here tonight, Rob.
No.
Not even a 1 count. Lucky King able to get out of it.
What are we going to see here? What?
Holy
that
crap,
was impressive.
I'm jealous of this moveset. This is wild. Twisting the arm now. Oh, grabbing the other arm, pulling it on the fingers. A little bit of that BWI there.
Oh, exactly. Maybe he's been watching the tape of the BWI, taking notes on how we win matches. And I appreciate that, because unlike the Nest, who would just be like, "Oh, we're not going to do that. We're not going to sink to their level." Blah, 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 blah. Clearly, Oppie's seen that and gone, "Actually, that gets them wins. I'm going to implement that."
Oh! This is Pappy just destroying Lucky King here tonight. Only a 1 count. Man, he's unable to keep Lucky King down, though.
I know. Lucky King just keeps getting up.
What the hell? I can't get over these moves here.
Oh, some sort of maybe submission hold there.
Yeah, trying to just take a break, it seems, and
I couldn't
relax,
keep it on very, very long. No.
Oh, there you go. A little mooch throw there.
Clearly, he's been doing a bit of a taskmaster and looking at the best moves of the roster.
Studying the tapes.
Exactly, studying tapes, as I said.
I see.
Oh! My bean juice!
A little fire breathing.
My bean juice!
Oh, I forgot that it was bean juice. That's so disgusting.
Well, you know. Pocket beans, they're always useful.
It was like coffee beans. Well, I always assumed it was like, I don't know.
Blood?
Okay, sure.
No,
or no, like
spicy baked beans. Whoa, spear.
Into a pin.
1, 2. No, kick out. Yes.
There you go. Lucky King from the Nest wants to put Pappy away and take down the BWI, but look at this.
What are we going to see here? Hoisting him up.
Uh-oh.
Slamming him down.
Oh!
That looked painful.
Into
That's
a pin.
1. That's 2. As the ref goes cel-shaded for a second.
That's what I'm talking about. Pappy has got what it takes here to be in Shock Wrestling. Oh, no.
Oh, my word.
Look at Lucky King.
What the?
Oh, my. 2
that
in
is
a row. Just
he is not going to let up.
These two competitors have impressed me here tonight, Rob.
Yeah, no, both of these guys, I mean, as reluctant as I say this about Lucky King, they've both put on a show, and that's what matters. But, you know, I would not want another Nest member progressing in this tournament. That'd be horrible. Whoa!
Another knee there.
Right to the face, and I
believe,
Lucky King
yes. Bleed.
Busting him open. There we go.
Happy with another stomp, just keeping Lucky King on the outside of the ring. It looked like Lucky was going to have the comeback there, but Pappy once again prevails here. I'm so entertained by this match, Rob. I apologize.
No,
I'm speechless.
They're going back and forth. It's a very 50-50 match so far. It seems to swing back and forth the momentum constantly.
Look at this.
Slamming them down.
These new competitors are bringing quite a bit of new talent here to ShockWrestling.
Let's see it. Oh! That was countered in some sort of RKO there. That's gotta be it.
Quick.
Unfortunately, that's gotta be the end.
With the pin.
No.
A little disappointing that the Nest member prevails.
Gosh, Raven's gonna have his
Congratulations to Lucky King on his first lucky win here tonight.
Look at this
at
goof
Proving
running around the ring.
Grounds.
Do you think he's Rocky or something?
Pappy looks a little hurt. I don't know what's Lucky King doing. Is he checking on him? Oh, look at this sportsmanship here at ShockWrestling. Oh!
Faking it.
Pappy taking down Lucky King.
I am happy with that. Sucker punch that fool. That's right.
Pappy not happy with the results.
And maybe not done with Lucky King. Maybe not done at all.
Maybe not.
Maybe
this is what Proving Grounds is all about, Rob.
As I said, once this tournament ends, we will enter a more traditional episodic structure, and maybe we'll see that match again. Maybe we will.
Now, in this next matchup tonight, we will see who will be taking on Duke Havoc next in the tournament. We have Justin Thunder versus the Pink Pony. Now, Justin Thunder, similarly to Codebreaker, just gives me that vibe of Justin Thunder was in a pay-per-view matchup. He doesn't need to be here on Proving Grounds.
He was squashed, wasn't he? So, oh dear, is this another Nest member?
Sunflower coming out again with the Nest member tonight. Pink Pony is here. Now, I have some backstage tea for you, Rob.
What's that?
Not tea for you to drink, but like, you know, gossip tea.
Give me some of that.
Sorry, I apologize. Pink Pony apparently got into a huge fight in the locker room with Animus over alleged taking of each other's gear. So allegedly, Animus may or may not have had some new gear, and Pink Pony stole it.
Well, that shows you the riffraff that Raven's been bringing into his faction, doesn't it?
That's what you know. It's a school, Rob. You know, the Nest is a school.
But you've got to have discipline. You've got to have structure. You can't just allow your weirdos you bring off the street to come in and just take over. That's not how democracy and decency works.
We have to handle all you guys like a bunch of school children.
Yeah, but like you know, we don't fight amongst ourselves and steal each other's clothes. What? We're not like children.
You know, Animus of all people is a bit of a bully. You know.
Yeah, well, you know,
mean.
Of that group, he's the most tolerable. And I hope one day he'll portray Raven again, because that was really funny.
Wow! Shots fired here tonight on Proving Grounds by Rob.
Oh, as I said, Raven's
so
just
Pink
a fool.
Pony, another member of the Nest, and now we have a member of the Real Machines. Justin Thunder is here with with Grand Admiral Thrawn.
It's an interesting decision, but I don't know. Thrawn is incredibly strategically minded, so maybe he's going to whisper advice to Thunder during the match, and give him critical advice, which will lead to his victory here.
Thrawn's got a bit of a new getup going for him.
I do like his glasses.
He looks like he's taking a managerial role for Justin Thunder here tonight. Of course, you know, the guard, busy with Paz.
Of course.
Taking on Paz.
Their blood feud.
Just recently at 4th of July. Now, Justin Thunder, I don't know if he's got what it takes. Of course, Guard said that Justin Thunder was stronger than Paz, and then as you said, Paz kind of squashed Justin Thunder.
Yeah. Well, you know, Thunder's got the competence and he's got the swagger. He just hasn't put that into to wins yet. Well, major wins. And once he gets that first major win, that'll be the win under his sails, which will take him through to the next level. The question is, when is he going to get that major win? And I don't think tonight, even if he wins, that's a major win. I mean, look at his opponent right here. Right. No respect for this industry with that get-up.
Here we go. You sound like Gunther.
Well, Gunther is a noble, fantastic man. He is my ring
Don't
general.
respect the ring.
You've got to respect Gunther.
Look at this. Big hits by Justin Thunder.
That's right. Finish the match quickly. Send this loser home.
I want to talk about disrespect. This guy has appeared on our main roster multiple times. Pink Pony might not even get a chance here because of Justin Thunder.
Oh, that'd be great.
Browns.
Get rid of them. As I said, you know, most of the talent in
shows through.
Well, with all the accusations and the blatant lies they've made about me, then yeah, I could say I don't like him very much, can I? But you know, like the fact that, you know, Justin Thunder's here, showing the rookie what's what. You know, maybe he's giving him a helping hand, saying this is what it's really like, you loser. This is what it's like to be in this ring. It's not easy, is it? And maybe you need a reminder of that, and that's what Thunder's here to show him.
Oh!
That was
good for Justin Thunder.
Thrawn looked like he did.
Better.
Thrawn did remove the top turnbuckle there for a second.
Interesting. No, we're not supposed to have interference. These are, you know, these are DQ matches. These are normal matches. Oh! Throwing Pink Pony into the steps.
Satisfying. More of that, Justin, please.
Sunflower just watching it happen.
Well, she can't get involved. That will lead to a DQ win for Justin. Which maybe that's what he's aiming for here. He's just gonna try and egg Sunflower into getting, you know, Pink Pony, whoever his name is, DQ'd here. As Justin goes into the submission hold.
Stone have trained together. This is not looking good for Pink Pony. Oh, getting out of it.
Unfortunately.
You were a big fan of Frankie Stone last week.
So yeah, you can. Is that a bit of sarcasm?
Yes.
Good. To not like Frankie Stone.
Justin Thunder into
Frank
the
Stallone,
corner now.
whatever his name is.
Frank Stallone.
No slight on Frank Stallone. I actually like him.
Bro, Thrawn's trying to throw in kendo sticks here.
Well, you know, he's from the Star Wars universe. Maybe he got confused and was like, "Oh, is this Blockbuster rules here?"
Oh!
Yes.
Dropping Pink Pony straight onto his face. This is awesome chance for Justin Thunder here.
Well, that was a cool move. If he goes to the top rope, that is a big man. That's a lot of weight coming down on you there.
Dropping the weight of the car on
to get in position to deliver that final blow. Lifting him up. And not quite. Yes, slamming him down.
There you go.
Into the pin.
A pin. Justin Thunder on the Pink Pony.
2,
3.
Thank the Lord.
The real machine prevails here tonight.
There we go.
Congratulations, Justin Thunder.
As I said,
I'm sure the guard will be happy with Justin Thunder's advancement in this tournament.
And as I said, maybe not the big win he's looking for, but a win nonetheless.
Of course, he will be taking on Duke Havoc in just a few weeks.
Well, that means he's not going forward in that competition from here. He ain't gonna get to those finals if he's gonna go through Duke. Not much I can tell you.
Rob's confidence in his peers and his alumni, you know, it's very admirable.
My boys, of course. You gotta respect your boys and want your boys to win.
As we move on here tonight, it's time for Peyton Ray Dixon versus JT. Now, I apologize, but I believe Peyton Ray Dixon may or may not have also graduated from the nest. Rob. Or,
like, you know, when I was selling a lot of these talents to this company, I was worried that whoever else in the company was making these contracts would just sign loads of nest people without my knowledge, because that's what they've done.
Look, this is all your fault, really.
My
Peyton
fault?
Ray Dixon making his way down with Miller Dixon.
This is a
family, Rob.
This is just like a farmer. This is just some farmer.
Well, settle down.
What is
There's
Raven?
nothing wrong with farmers.
No, there's nothing wrong
It's
with
July,
farmers.
baby. This is Freedom Month here in the United States, Rob. We're allowed to have farmers.
We're not in the US. We're in the UK. There's a difference.
They run the chicken coop, Rob.
We have farmers too. I like farmers. They're noble men. They give me chicken.
Yours aren't as cool as ours. We have overalls.
But like you're trying to run a wrestling development company, Raven. You're trying to build the next stars, and you're hiring farmers. Who else are you going to hire? Farmers' mothers? What's going on here?
Welcome, JT, here to ShockWrestling. Now we have quite a bit competitors here, but I believe this is the final of all 32 of our competitors.
There we go.
We're ending round 1 tonight.
He's here to make a name for himself. He's meant to say that, you know, I was put on last for this match in this tournament, but I'm not afraid of that. Maybe he's going to embrace that, and he's going to show us here that he's going to be the most dominant. He, of course, has had the most time, the most advantage to look at his competitors, so he knows all the ways of going up against those that move forward in the competition potentially. Despite his
yes, of course.
Well, despite the opponent he's going up against now, he won't, of course, know what they're like. But you know, look at them. He can see through them into the next round. And I think that confidence
is one of the top-rated prospects in this tournament. People have been calling him the Big Shot. I think he may have it against Dixon tonight. I keep wanting to say Kale Dixon, my favorite jobber on NXT.
Well, clearly JT's laying into this guy already.
Quick moves by JT. Dixon not able to stand a chance. His brother freaking out on the outside of the ring. Not looking good for some of these new Coop boys over here.
As I said, what is Raven doing there in his 4th rate, 5th rate, 8th rate, I should say? little dungeon he's got going somewhere. What is he doing down there?
Oh! Big hits there. Now, Peyton Ray Dixon, a little bit older than some of the other competitors here in this tournament. Oh!
Well, that doesn't mean anything, you know. To give him credit, Big Biscuit was in the tournament earlier, and he's, you know, an older man than
oh, is he? I didn't realize he was older.
Yeah, well,
he looks great for whatever age he may be.
He, you know, the Texan Biscuit, as he sometimes calls himself, did not, unfortunately, win his match. But, you know, I think we'll see him around again soon.
Oh! Stomps there by JT onto the hand. Oh, going for it again. Looking like BWI loyalty over here.
Well, he's not one of ours. Maybe he will be.
I think it's going to be a thing when you start joining ShockWrestling from now on. You have to check a box that says, do you lean more towards the Nest or the BWI?
Well, no one's ticking that Nest box, I can tell you, if they've got any brains. This chump here will be one of your allies.
Dixon.
Now, that chump there getting just the absolute crap kicked out of him would be an ally. You don't want that as an ally. They probably smell.
A pin, only a 1 count. JT using his abilities, his quickness against Dixon here tonight. Peyton Ray just is very slow, it seems. Might have been trained by Animus, Raven. I was kind of waiting for you to take that over.
Well, you know, by a chump, if it's Raven, definitely. I mean, clearly hasn't given him any sort of knowledgeable or useful lessons about how to deal with high-flyer, cruiserweight sort of types. He's done absolutely nothing.
Would you think that'd be a main part of the Nest's training?
Well, considering that Raven calls himself a cruiserweight and thinks of himself as the best of the high flyers, then yes, you should be teaching your pupils how to combat back against that.
Peyton Ray Dixon finally getting the upper hand here tonight. Look at this. Big stuff. I like that audience member. Big fan of Peyton Ray Dixon taking down JT.
There's a fan of them? Ugh.
Look at these moves. Now, Peyton Ray Dixon, once again, not necessarily the most agile athlete here at Proving Grounds, or that we've seen throughout this whole tournament.
No, not at all.
Oh, swing and a miss.
And JT's going to make him suffer for that.
Is this going to be the big recovery that we needed from JT? Roll up, rope break. Look, JT was quickly upset. You see that, Rob? That's something the BWI can learn from. He threw his hands up and then moved on back into the match. Didn't start arguing with the ref. Immediately made Peyton Ray Dixon bleed.
You know, it's part of the course that sometimes you got to argue with the ref. Sometimes they will try and screw you over. And we're very aware of that in the BWI because that's happened to us multiple times. So when we do it, it's fine. There's a reason for doing that, clearly.
JT, oh, that cannot feel good against the open wound on Peyton Ray's face.
Trying to pull that wound further apart, I think. Trying to split open that gash.
Ugh. Throwing JT against the hardest part of the ring. Peyton Ray Dixon taken down by JT from the second rope.
Does
JT
that
put
should be
him
it, I imagine.
away? 2, 3.
Perfect. Okay, so maybe
back to the chicken coop.
Maybe 1 or 2 Nest members have slipped through the net here in this tournament, but one by one, they're slowly being removed from the pool and slowly being eliminated, which I'm loving watching. That's great fun. None of them are going to make it to the end, and I'm going to be very happy.
JT prevails tonight here at Proving Grounds. Now, we have a very busy week ahead of us still, folks. Rob, me and you are going to tape the next episode before the big Across the Pond pay-per-view.
We are indeed. Might as well, whilst we're here, get another episode in the can for the fans, and then go across for our next big pay-per-view. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Stay tuned, folks, because next week is going to be huge. Thank you all for watching this week's episode of Proving Grounds. Rob, you got anything else you want to say?
I hope the fans have a lovely time, and I loved watching the Nest lose. That was my lovely time. Goodbye, people.
Goodbye, everybody.